All right, everyone, welcome back to another episode of Deliver Us the Moon. I am Captain Beefy with the Game Vault here today. And thank you for joining me. We successfully launched the Taurus rocket from Earth and are now making a rendezvous with the space station, or the moon station, that transmits the microwave energy toward Earth. So let's get to it. We've got a little docking procedure to go through right now. This ought to be entertaining. All right, so we'll move down a little bit, go forward. Yeah, this is an exercise in patience. Because every move kind of drags, you know what I'm saying? It's a matter of nudging, not holding. What's going on? I'm trying to go up. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong freaking button, derp. All right, let's get ourselves up. Oh, are we going to do it? Oh, this is a Cinderella story right here. If we do it. Come on. We can do it. We can. Oh, we got it, man. Just a tip, but we did it. Yeah, we were. I was screwing up. I was holding the wrong button down, trying to go up, and I'm going down. I'm like, what's going on? So be a little more careful than me. Don't be a dope.
Ground control to Fortuna 1. You must have reached Pearson Space Station by now. The storm has severely damaged our instruments, so we can't reach your location or receive any messages. But we can detect fluctuations in the MPT network. If you can hear this, when you reach the control center, try to find out what's wrong with the MPT connection so you can bring it back online. Good luck with that.
All right, we're gonna do that. This is disconcerting. First time I played through, this was a little on the rough side. I'm not gonna lie. You know, you're in zero G's right now, and it's really kind of tough. This in VR would be sick. I don't know if it would be amazing or absolutely horrifying. But I wouldn't mind finding out. As you can see, we got a spin here. And look for stuff like this. These are batteries that you find. And this is a big part of the game, is these kind of little puzzles where you have to power something up somewhere. Nothing in here. Okay. So that you can continue on the next leg of your journey. And here we go. Head out into the central hub now. And let's check this computer out. Gonna want to reboot it. Not enough power to reboot life support. So we have to figure out how to fix that, right? So there is oxygen laying around, so we'll go ahead and grab some. And we'll try to keep our head straight here. So we do have a battery right here. And this is a fun one because you got to put two batteries in, one over here and one over there, but there's only one battery in this room. So what we do is drop this one right here because it will provide power to this, and then we'll take this one out, spin around, and pop it in here. You can see there's a lot of oxygen in there, so if you start running out of oxygen, that's the way to go. We still got 1:40, so we're in okay shape. All right, but we're lost. Oh, there it is. Jeez, looking right past it. Excuse me. Yeah, it's very easy to kind of lose your way here a little bit and not know what you're doing because it's, human beings, we're not used to existing without gravity. Alright, so we brought the life support online, but station power is very low, and the MPT network is offline. So our current objective is to assess station power inside the control center in the Libra wing. Alright, so we gotta locate the Libra wing. Can't go in there. That's where we came from. Alright, well, let's head this direction. Now that oxygen's not a worry, we're cool. This is just storage in here, but I don't remember if there was anything else in here. Yeah, we can't get through there. Lots of oxygen in here, so if you were in trouble, man, this is the place to go. Oh, we did get a package there. That's cool. Shoot for space. Okay, it's parts. But we can't keep it. Okay. Just something to look at. Continue our little floaty time over here. Ah, that opened up down there. That's what happened. But there is some stuff going on over here too. I believe there's more oxygen in here if I'm not mistaken. So again, first time playing, if you need more for whatever reason, you wanted to explore a little bit. Pretty sure there's some in here. Yep, bingo. We didn't need it, but we took it anyway. Alright, so we're going to head on down into the next level of the hub. Can you imagine living like this? That'd be nuts. Alright, let's go ahead and get this sound file here.
Team, do you copy?
Copy, Control. We're all set. Ready for descent.
The MPT network is still down, so expect the lights to go out as you descend towards Copernicus.
Thanks for the heads up, Pearson.
Remember, Sarah, our oxygen here in the station is limited. After arriving, you'll have 40 minutes to find out what caused the blackout and bring our MPT network back online. If you're not back by then, we'll have to evacuate without you.
We hear you, Control. Rolf, you ready?
I am. And don't worry, Control. It's probably just a glitch. We'll be back before you know it.
Let's find out how they've been holding up down there. Alex, commence descent protocol.
All systems go. Descent in 3, 2, 1. Descent engaged. Godspeed.
Alright, so we came in from there. We have to go through here. Just wanted to take a look around real quick first. This is the space elevator that we're looking to get, excuse me, functioning. So let's come on out the other side here and see what's happening. Nothing below us, nothing above us. Yeah, take some time your first time through. Look out these windows. You'll get to see the space station, excuse me, from different angles and whatnot. It's very, very cool. They put a lot into the game. You know, it's like I said, it's Unreal Engine, and it looks like Unreal Engine, but that's not a bad thing. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. It's just when you game as long as I have and have seen as much as I have in it, you start to recognize these things and you kind of get a feel for it. All right, so here is the other end of that. So what do we have to go through? That one's closed. Must be something on the floor. Yeah, it's closed off. Oh, here we go. And this is to Libra. That's what we were looking for. So cool. Let's head on down here just to make it more disconcerting. God, VR would be so cool. I think I'd already be throwing up. I am getting like a slight... I'm not prone to motion sickness, so this isn't going to give me motion sickness, but I do feel it in my gut sometimes. You know, when I move, make certain movements and all that, I feel that little like, whew, okay. Like if I was prone to motion sickness, this might hurt. Ralph Robertson. Let's check out Ralph's room. He's got the comic books or the magazines, whatever you want to call them. Little postcard. Oh, something to scan here. Little cryosleep machinery. Okay. Can we look through this? Oh, yeah, we can. And that's all we can do. Okay. Pretty nifty, though. Earth looks like crap. Here's Sarah's room, so we'll get another audio file.
There you go, buddy. Almost there. We'll touch up your paint job later, don't worry.
Are you ready to go? We've almost got the elevator running again.
Yeah, just patching up Alex before we head down.
Are you bringing that thing along?
Of course. We'll need all the help we can get. Besides, you wouldn't have made it to that airlock if it hadn't been for him. This MPT blackout can't be just a glitch, Rolf. Everything is still dark down there. Last time there was an outage. Did you hear the message from Earth?
No. What did they say?
They can't even send ships up here anymore without the MPT. It's crazy, right? We're the only ones able to investigate the blackout.
Sarah, we need to get you guys down to the surface ASAP. We don't have much time.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, looks like we need a code. Who's going to have the code? Rolf or Sarah? Looks like Sarah's the winner. 2539. Let's go ahead and collect it. It's like I said, the voice acting, not bad at all. Very serviceable. Not top of the line like, you know, God of War Ragnarok or anything like that, but it's pretty damn good. Alright, the MPT network. Let's diagnose it. Contact the moon hub, no connection. Nope. Everything's wrecked. Cool. So we've got quite a bit to do here. Shows us the Orion wing, research and development. I think over here there's a computer or, yeah, a little data pad we can access. Oh, what's this? Can zoom in with R2. Okay. Let's go ahead and check that out. For some reason, that's all it's showing. Okay. For whatever reason, that's what it's doing. But you'll want to look around, see if there's any magazines, anything that catches your eye. We'll go evacuation procedure here. All these things will give you clues as to what happened. And it's such a cool setup here. It looks great. It feels lived in. I mean, you got all this stuff floating around. You know, I still have magazines in, which is kind of funny, but hey. You know, coffee cups, mugs. But why would there be regular coffee cups and mugs? I mean, if there's no gravity, that just doesn't make sense. We'll see the spacesuits and whatnot. Pretty cool. Definitely a sweet little setup here. So let's move forward. And this is a little cutter tool that we get. So now that that's cut, we can go into another oxygen area. We can take this, read it, and collect it. And now it's our own personal little cutter tool, which is cool. So we've got a 0G area that we need to get through on limited oxygen. You're given 3 minutes of oxygen. There is no way to upgrade your tanks. So it's not like that type of game where, you know, we get up to 6, 7, 8 minutes, and there's really no need to. The way the game is set up, 3 minutes is more than enough with the little things of oxygen they provide you here. We'll continue to move forward into this section. And you see there's another little tank there inside that box. And in typical video game fashion, the things that we need to interact with are yellow. Like you see so many games have the climbing parts on cliffs and so forth, always in yellow, right? And look around here a bit. Very well designed. And we're down almost a minute. We'll go ahead and
Ground control to the Genoa.
grab a little oxygen real quick.
Not reading anything from the MPT. Is everything under control up there?
And we'll head on through. As you can see, we've got another airlock ahead, so we are good to go. Almost. This one's sealed as well. There we go. Yeah, first time I came through here, ooh, I got turned around. I'm not gonna lie. And I died. Not gonna lie about that either.
Section 3C now.
Copy that. Do you think we'll finish construction anytime soon?
Was the council claiming more supplies each week? I doubt it. I'm surprised we got this past MacArthur in the first place.
Yeah. Hey, listen, I'm getting strange readings here from the lunar surface. Are you seeing anything?
Just wrapping up. What the hell? All the lights. They're shutting down.
Are you alright, Rolf? What just
I
happened?
can't see a thing. Everything is dark out here.
We lost power from the MPT. The whole station is down. Can you find your way back to the airlock?
Negative. I don't have a visual.
Right. I'm sending Alex to block the airlock doors. Do you see him?
I see his flashlight. Heading back to the airlock. What's going on? Everything on the surface is dark.
Rolf, not now. What's your ETA?
10 seconds.
Make it faster. Once the airlock seals, you'll be locked out. Alex is blocking the door for you, but he can't hold it much longer.
Yeah, these kind of games with those where you come in and you try to figure things out after the fact are always so interesting. You know, especially if they're done well. If they put them together nicely, that's great. All right, so there's some dangerous electricity there. We want to avoid that at all costs. So. Yeah, this is what the puzzles are like throughout the game. They don't get super complicated. You don't end up upgrading tools and getting better equipment and anything like that to figure out new things. There's, you know, codes on walls and stuff you have to cut and things of that nature. We want to sneak through here and try not to zap ourselves. And then we simply cut the power. Like I said, very intuitive. No puzzle in this game gave me a really hard time. There are a couple that took a minute or two, you know, or kind of was like turned around or something like that. But for the most part, they were all fairly straightforward. So it's not really a heavy game in that department. There's no combat, so you don't have to worry about that. There is a stealth area, you know, a couple little stealth parts But even that is very, very simple. It's just your basic stealth where you memorize patterns of um, enemies and you just kind of, you know, avoid them. So that's all there is to it. All right, so we're gonna power things up here. And I don't know if it matters which one of those you put it in and they all go the same route. Not really sure. But as you can see, we're doing just what we did on the last puzzle, only a lot more of it. And we just make our way through. Easy peasy. Grab another battery. That's another thing that kind of reminded me of Dead Space, because I remember gathering batteries to power up doors and stuff like that to get to new areas, you know, in that game. The remake just came out. You know, at the time I'm filming this, it's not out yet, and I am super excited to get it, so by now you'll know my opinion of it. I'm sure. Alright, here's where things get a little hairy. So you just got to be careful. It's not an insta-kill. But it will hurt. Unfortunately, that happens, so you don't have to worry about going out. Now, you don't really have a health bar in this game. Not that I've seen, but you can die. You know, you can run out of air. You can shock yourself to death, stuff like that. But I think, like, after an encounter like that, now I'm just healed up all the way again, or whatever, you know? Alright, so let's go through, cut whatever we can. Just make our lives easier when we get inside there. Can we get this one? Oh, booyah, I think that's it. Alright, so this one's a little less stressful because there's a lot less electricity going on in here. But yeah, we still got a little jolt. And I honestly, yeah, there's no rhyme or reason to these that I know of, so don't break your brain trying to figure out what to do there. Now, we move on. See that the life support shutting down? Alright, we are through. That takes us back. Oh. Where's the way in here? There it is. still offline. So what else we got to do? Is there a control panel or something? I don't remember. Oh yeah, I think we got to go back into Libra, if memory serves, and go back to that computer down here before we went through all that nonsense. So let's head on down. It's through the sleep quarters, right? And right to here, I think. Activate rotation engine. And it is activated.
Computer one, Pearson has started its outer ring rotation. Looks like you're making yourself.
Well, that's bad. Yeah, that's really bad. How did I miss that? Okay. Yeah, we would have just floated into space pretty much forever and ever. Yeah, we got no oxygen. That's awesome. That is just ducky. This is a fun little part. You know, they vary it up in the game. There's plenty to do. It's all similar stuff, but there are some cool little variations to what you have to do. And that's what makes it kind of fun. So here's our next oxygen. Oh god, it's so close. Oh, there's a bunch right there. Yeah, that sucks. Definitely grabbing that one. It's kind of neat. It's like this slow journey to get back to the base. But it is nerve-wracking. You know, this is, like I said, it's not a horror game, but it does have its tension to it. This is exactly what I'm talking about as far as the tension goes. You know, you don't want to take too long, but you want that little extra bit of oxygen just because it's going to be enough to get you there. Look at that, we're at 20 seconds. Oh god, are we going to make it? We still have to cycle the friggin' airlock. Oh good, there's another oxygen in here. It's about as close as I comfortably want to get. Now let's get this cut. Come on. Get me in here. Push that button. Oh my goodness. Well, that's it for this episode of Deliver Us the Moon. As always, I'm Captain Beefy with the Game Vault. If you enjoyed this at all, please leave a like on the video down below, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel and ring that bell for notifications. That way you'll know as soon as the next episode drops. I will see you next time. Until then, peace.